Boom, viewer subscribers, back again with these quick updates because trust, if it's not foreign from me, it's not credible. Boy, people, every time you take a look at this case, it just gets weirder and weirder. You know what I mean? Now we finally get to understand that Noel, yes, Donna Lee's boyfriend who has been charged for murder, got an unauthorized visit while at Grant's Pen lockup. You see me, and several officers that facilitated the breach has been transferred. Yes, transferred, not relieved of their duty and suspended pay pending further investigation. You see me, so we see the type of corruption are going in the beginning of this case. You see me, and no people. The streets is talking and saying that it's not Jassy that visited Noel, because you know Jassy they burn a fire upon him on Sunfest the other day. You know what I mean? Basically telling the people them what go on from what not to go on, you see me, I say. And also we know it's not Ayak Team because he also blazed a fire on the DPP and the justice system. Let's take a quick reminder before we point out who the entertainer is that visited Noel. Listen, me, I said we're gonna do the process of elimination.
You think Jamaica deteriorate? Because this blood clot system and double standard system, it fuck up. You see, in Donna, you have to get justice because jar work and a man work. That's why it work out that way. Watch your style. You know, sentence blood clot cartel and give him 35 years and Sean Stamp 30 years for insufficient evidence. Evidence we want to tamper with. Years, sentence man for years and give them 30 blood clot here and 35 years. And Donna Lee case where everything obvious in the case, you know, take some blood clot long for lock up the man. Let me see if we're not going to make the police brother you walk about nobody and insufficient case and no DNA. If you no Lego the bumbo clot boy, you have to Lego Sean Storm and Lego cartel. That me a bumbo clot tell you know. Yeah? Donna Lee have to get justice. Else you have to Lego every man in a bumbo clot jail cell. We want to have a blood clot case and prove the case good. And make sure so you have the right evidence. That alone me I tell you no.
And it couldn't be Bounty Killer because him they blaze up a fire. But Andrew Holness them JCF for not focusing on Donna Lee whereabouts, and in fact he thinks that's why his main Instagram page was taken down. So let's take a look. As you can see, I was trying to search his Instagram page to get a screenshot that I couldn't find in my files, but I ended up finding it. But me searching realized that page gone again. As you can see, Bumble Instagram shuts down my main page again for no formative reason, chucking on a more pussy. And then he said, I couldn't in this video, them have problems with our blood clot. We're tired and we're tired and we're tired of blood clot. When blood clot dropped this Friday, August 5th, is it? And basically he was talking about the video with them marching on Emancipation Day, saying no justice, no peace because of the chaos with this case with Donna Lee. And he said, what this incompetent police boy, this why you forgot channel your dirty energy towards instead of exploiting and fighting our people. Bare things that happen and nobody not talk make me cuss our blood clot. No, the street is saying the only stupid somebody enough figure visit that boy in a prison. It must be some flogger. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, anybody can be an artist nowadays. You see me, I say, I mean, I think them artists, yeah, is stupid enough for risk their career for this type of murder issue. You see me, I say, but it look like some blogger people under manner. So if we see certain bloggers start to do certain reviews that look like it's the narrative, well, we don't know who the thing said. You see me, I say, we're not calling the name, but speaking about names, such man lawyer is trying to blame the public for his client not wanting to facilitate anything further with this investigation. It means I'm not gonna go on and line up, make nobody pick him up because his face has been plastered in the public domain. Like say the judge I work with here say and all of these things, you see me, I say. So we see the loophole things them that are going on. So let's take a quick listen to him and then we'll proceed.
I can confirm that my client has been charged for the offense of murder, um, as the press conference earlier on did indicate. Um, of course, the evidence that they're relying on is circumstantial, and I wish to remind the public that the fact that you're charged for something doesn't mean that you are guilty of it, especially in an instance such as this where they're relying purely on circumstantial evidence. It would appear. I have not yet seen what it is or seen the material that they're relying on, so I can only go from what um, the the press release or the press conference has indicated. But he remained resolute in his position, and he wishes to have his day in court, which I hope will be very soon.
So just to sum things up, let me just give you what the updates is going on with this case. It's understood that the police moved to charge Maitland with the murder of Donna Lee after significant evidence, including telephonic data, tied Maitland to the crime. Forensic work which led to the discovery of Donna Lee's blood on a curtain in Maitland's apartment. Additional forensic evidence also tied Maitland to the crime. Who is a founder of One Time Label is expected to face additional charges in connection with what the police believe to be efforts to hide his involvement in the crime and frustrate the police investigation. Evidence was also obtained from a couch in Maitland's apartment, and a determination made that the volume of Donna Lee's blood found would have made it unlikely that she survived the attack, which led to her murder. Maitland is to face the Jamaican justice system in the coming days. And the police also said, based on our investigation, we believe Miss Donaldson was killed on Tuesday, 12th of July. This was supported by forensic and technology. The Deputy Police Commissioner in charge of the crime, Fitzbailey, addressing media conference in St. Andrew this afternoon. Bailey said police theorized that Donaldson was murdered between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. on July 12th, and it's possible Maitland received assistance after the commission of the crime. Miss Donaldson's body has not been recovered. Maitland denies wrongdoing. He's represented by Chris Townsend. Police sources say that there remains no evidence to connect the mother of Maitland's child, D.C. Katie Smith, to the murder of Donna Lee. D.C. Smith was at work when the crime was reportedly committed. Cyber forensic data also exempt her from involvement in the crime. So, well, story I come to bump now, people. People them found blood on the curtain and a tremendous amount of blood on the couch. So, wow, it's either a stabbing or a gunshot wound, you know. We know Tony Maturin said earlier that there wasn't no motive for the boyfriend and things. Well, the streets is talking, people, and the streets is saying that maybe Donna Lee had a life insurance policy on her. You know what I mean? So we're gonna need the police to check out that lead. You see me, I say, because that's what the public is doing. They're giving leads. You know, not all tips might be valuable. You see me, I say. So we're hearing that certain people has a history of doing things for life insurance. You know what I mean? Just the other day, we said Pastor O. Smith. And slice up some people for insurance money. You see me, I say. Wow, you know, the streets is saying that Donna Lee could have also been pregnant too, and you know how the thing go, you know, people them is just coming up with a whole bunch of things, you know, but if this individual is not going to participate further in the investigation, it's crazy. After her blood was found, you know what I mean, on his couch, you know, and she didn't even go to hospital and none of these things. You see me, I say, and we're here said 24 hours of the CCTV is missing. You know what I mean? So a whole heap of corruption are going on this thing, and I hope everybody gets synced. You know what I'm saying? So So I get right now a quick update while I go on from one not to go on. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop the latest in dancehall news, music, reviews, and gossips. And bless.